Welcome to Linlithgow. I've just arrived at the train station, but before we set off to explore the town, I wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, tripcom. Tripcom allows you to save an average of 30% on train tickets by splitting them through the tripcom app. There's no booking fees, and if you use the code #trip33, you can save 20% on Railcards and up to 5% on train tickets in the UK and Europe. Click the link in the description or visit the app and type in #trip33 for more information. I've already spotted a few charity shops, so definitely we're popping into them. But currently I would love a cup of tea and maybe some kind of sweet treat, so that's what I'm on the lookout for. Off the high street for a bit because I spotted the water, so I've not seen it from this angle. I've actually barely explored Linlithgow properly. I've been here a few times, but very just short visits. And there's Linlithgow Palace, which we'll be visiting soon. I'm still on the hunt for a cafe. There's definitely plenty of them, but that's a bit of the problem. When I went to Stow recently, there is only one cafe, so that's the one we went to and it was a great one. Here there's so many to choose from. I've finished at the cafe. I had a green tea and a millionaire's shortbread. It was good. It was very sweet, so I couldn't finish all of it, but it's definitely given me lots of energy. And now, since we're right next to the palace, I think this would be a good time to head inside, explore, and if memory serves, there's quite a good view from the top, if that's still open. It's been quite a few years since I visited, but the view is spectacular. I'll turn the camera and show you now. We're in. This place must have been incredible in its day before. It's partially a ruin now, unfortunately. So we're currently here, and it says that James IV hosted a gathering in this hall where we're standing right now. Let's continue upwards. This is quite a workout. I made it. Heights are not my favourite thing, but I'm okay. So I'm sitting in the tower, right at the top, and I was curious what this little room, this sort of, I don't know if it's octagonal room is, and it's called the Bower. I'll put this on the screen afterwards, and it said that this is an intimate space where the royals would have brought their sort of favourite people for a drink and to admire the views. But I mean, it's not super windy today, but it's still very windy up here, so I can't imagine this being a very pleasant place to sit, but maybe they had less wind in those days and it was more pleasant. So the last time I was here, this wasn't under construction, so you could go in here, and I think maybe there and definitely here. I remember walking through with Ashley and exploring the place, and there's actually a lot to see here, so hopefully I can return when this is all finished and revisit. So that's me finished with the palace. There's definitely a lot of it that is closed off at the moment, which I'd kind of forgotten about. I did read about it. So maybe if you live locally and you're thinking of visiting, maybe wait a little bit longer. But if you're just visiting Scotland, would definitely recommend, because it is beautiful, and there is also an audio guide. I think my plan now is to visit a bookshop that I spotted when I was doing a little bit of research for Linlithgow. So I'm going to try and find it, and then maybe with extra time before the train, I'd like to look at the loch again from a different angle. And that's me back at Linlithgow station. I hope you enjoyed spending the afternoon with me in Linlithgow, and thank you again to trip.com for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out the link in my description or to visit their app and use the code #trip33 for more deals. Bye!